Okay, guys. When you go to put this, when you go to actually install the molding, so this part of the door, like where the latch and all that stuff's located, that's the door casing. So the it's called the reveal, but the distance from the door casing to the molding in your case is going to be 5/16 of an inch. So I made these little wooden blocks. This is 5/16 of an inch. So you take the wooden block, put it on the door like so, and then you'll be able to put your molding right up there, and that's exactly where it should go. So after you get it where it should go, then you're going to attach it. You're going to attach it with some really small finish nails, small diameter, and you'll take a drill bit and you'll pre-drill into the door casing. Drill through the molding into the door casing. About 18 inches apart should be sufficient. So in this entire thing, you'll put one right here at the top of this molding, here, and then the entire thing you probably will have maybe 6 on each one, and then I'm not sure how many around the top. But so you're going to do that on this side. On the other side is where you're going to have to, when you have this up here, you're going to have to cut that drywall away, I think all the way up to the top of this straight part. And then you're going to remove that drywall, and then you'll have a gap between the back of the molding and the stud or the 2x4 that's in the wall. I think you only need to put maybe 2 nails in this thing on the outside. And I'll send some shim material, some wood material that you can put together to shim the distance from the door casing to that 2x4. It's going to be offset a little bit. You want the 2x4 to be the same. You're going to want it to be level this way with the door casing. So I'm going to put some shim material in there, and then I would even glue with liquid nail. Buy a small tube of liquid nail, and you can glue that on, and then maybe put just one nail through that, or one in each shim, maybe one near the bottom and one closer to the top. And then at the very bottom, since your first finish nail is going to be about here, so this stuff at the bottom, I would put liquid nail on the door, on the back of the molding where it's going to touch the door casing and the 2x4, and just use liquid nail on the bottom. Now, one other thing, this stuff is called MDF, this material, and if it gets wet, it swells up like a sponge, which is terrible. So you have to be sure you do a good job of painting. But paint both, at least near the bottom, paint both the outside, of course, but paint the back as well. And really focus and get a lot of good paint on the bottom. This stuff on the edges soaks up paint pretty quick, so I would use a sealer on it first. Like Kilz makes a decent sealer, that's K-I-L-Z. But you want to be sure before you put it up that this is completely covered, that the paint just didn't sink in, that it's completely covered. Otherwise, that area next to the, that's going to be next to the floor would suck up water, and it'll swell up and it'll look like crap. I already dinged this thing up, and I'm sorry. I was so careful with it, and then getting it out of the garage, I dinged it up a little bit, but I don't think you'll be able to see it after you paint it. Sorry. Anyway, that should be it. Call me with any questions. See ya.